Welcome to the World Youth World Youth Junior Championship. Here we're watching Australia versus Zlatan. Zlatan started off really strongly and is leading by 34 imps going into the second of three segments, and we've got 32 boards to play. So they're just starting off, and here the opponent's got 3 diamonds. It looks pretty sound, I think, that it's going to make pretty comfortably with 2 spades, a diamond, and a heart.
I think your commentary is better than your introduction.
Thank you. I do too.
Do you want to let Reese know that he can hear us talking crap?
If you want.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd like to rubbish us on Twitch.
Okay, so they've got 2 top spade losers, a heart loser, a diamond loser. They might also have a club loser that they might not be able to deal with. The opponents kind of have to attack hearts. It's tough for North-South to get the defense right on this one, but I think it is doable. They have to win this at some point and get their heart trick in early. After they've got their hearts, they then have to wait for their club trick and then take their spades. So pretty tricky. I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not.
Our dummy box around East kind of makes a heart switch look a bit more appealing.
Yeah.
It's not Reese, it's Ron. Admittedly, Ron can watch us as well.
Yeah.
I think seeing that dummy, admittedly we still need the dummy box for us. I think switching to a heart looks pretty good. Like, let's face it, you're not going to play a trump and you're not going to play a club. And with King 10-3 spade, you're pretty much going to play a heart.
Yeah. And so it looks like they got their defense in good. Declara didn't really test them. If Declara ducked the heart and they won their heart trick, they might then switch to spades and then they're good to go. But if he ducks the heart, he knows that they might get a club ruff and things like that.
Yeah. Wonder what your best bet to test them now is. Like, do you play a club and see what they do? Do you try to come out a heart and hope for something good? I mean, they should play heart, but what's your best way to entice them to do something wrong?
Exit with a heart and then probably exit with a spade. You're fairly sure of the club location. You might, if North has both the ace king of spades, you're still home without touching the clubs. But with the spade layout as it is,
You're not quite home. You need them. No, you're still not home. You got the king of clubs. Yeah, right. Yeah. Got the entry.
All the entries you could ever want.
1.
Yeah.
It's what you need. Got some system card studying going on at the moment.
Yeah, down goes the tray. They're asking a couple of questions. But they're basically just doomed. I can't see a way of sneaking the trick here. Unless it goes spade up, Shane cashes flies with the ace of spade and plays heart, heart, roughing, and then you play another diamond and exit a spade to max and playing it. There we have it. We have the line.
Okay. We've got a line.
Relax. There's Declarer might be able to do something.
They
That's
said
it.
it was a boring board.
I think balancing with 3 diamonds is... Well, it made 10 tricks in the other room.
Wow.
So they didn't quite get the defense right off that well. So 1, 30 and 50 is 80, which is 5 imps.
Very happy.
Keep it coming. The roll has started.
Yeah.
It'll
Momentum.
It'll just
Going.
snowball from here. You watch it.
Snowball for this match, then they'll just crush next match.
Yeah.
Or next stanza. I think even the organisers sort of saw this coming. They've got green for the board, so green and gold, our national colours. Even they're on our side. Maxim Henbest. Good on you, Matty V, using the full Maxim. If you'd like, his middle name is Roland. Maxim Roland Henbest.
Did Max really just discard a club?
Hopefully not.
That seems...
Odd. Very odd.
Can I see the King Jack of clubs there with the East hand? His partner led Singleton club. West won't shot with that many hearts really because they had equal level conversions. So
His Jack that heart isn't that good. He should know that.
well, if he did, they're making it, but I don't think they're making the over trick. So at the very least, it looks like 1
And
imp.
imp. Yikes. Huh? So confused. No.
Really?
No. No. Admittedly, Maxi does have the arm over the head thing going, so maybe.
Coming up with some strange reason to throw the
Love
same
your
trick
Jack.
away.
Oh. Oh my. Alright,
All
1
right.
imp to Australia.
Yes.
The momentum started. Whoa.
Alright.
Maxi.
Well, let's see Max's reaction in the viewing gallery after this board.
The next board hasn't started, so maybe Maxi's already taken a break.
There
No,
it is.
he's soldiering. He's doing pretty well soldiering, actually.
Yeah. No, not too phased
Good
at
on
all.
him. Good on him.
I'll take 1 imp. Oh, there we go. I think he had it.
I just...
Alright. Check the other table for some fun.
I think we need to get the iPad going.
2
think we can have the
diamonds. So I got suggested to go here, and South sends 4 hearts wound on the on this board here.
Whoa! You do not want to be in that place.
To get the Ace of Spades. Well, they're in a 5-1 fit. That seems not the best.
You did say 4 hearts by South, right?
4 hearts, South doubled.
Whoa. Whoa. So you're losing a spade. What are you losing? Gosh. A spade, a diamond, a club, a heart. So you... Okay, good. We can count up to tricks in each suit. Where are they getting extra tricks from? Admittedly, they can't really tap them lots. Where can you tap them? You can't really tap them in spades, and you can't really, like, continuously, and you can't tap them in, like, you just can't tap them. Maybe it's only one off.
You're going to score a heart trick.
You score
Well,
a trick
two.
in every suit.
You probably scored 2 hearts.
Yeah, how are you getting your second heart? Oh, I guess you got the jack. Yeah, alright. Cool. 2 off. 500. We'll take it. I think that one will be Imsin.
Yeah.
I'm going to call that early. So how did they get there? It almost feels like a hand where it should have been a contested auction, but how it got contested, unless like there was a strong no trump overcall, maybe?
Ella opened 2 diamonds on the east hand.
Showing.
The balance 2 count.
Okay, should we call the director and see if the board's fouled?
Yeah, and South jumped to 4 diamonds,
Wow.
whatever that is.
I don't think
which looks like Leaping Michaels.
Wow.
And that went double, pass, 4 hearts.
Renee
Double.
was there for that. Yeah. I'm not very convinced by Ella's action at all. But you know what? Scoreboard test. Whoa.
Yeah.
Or the board's fouled. It kind of feels like one of those hands where it's more likely the board's fouled, but you never know. Whoa. That's called wearing the shorts. For those of you who weren't around last segment, we found out Ella's got her lucky shorts. And so she's wearing those because every match she's worn them, they've won and done well.
Yeah.
I think it's now probably getting to the ploy that it's the tactic to kind of scare the opponents because she's been wearing them for 3 days. Wait till the final and yeah, then the effect will come in.
Okay, so how low can South stop here? West has a pretty good hand to have not bid at all, but it has gone strong club. So they're just sort of waiting and to see where they get to.
What exactly is 3 clubs in this auction? Is this some sort of a maximum for my negative, or is it like kind of like a normal 4th suit, or is it actually clubs?
I'm guessing it's actually clubs. But this might go 3 diamonds or pass here. Anyway, at this table we've got Daniel Goldberg and Johan Carlson. They're both from Sweden, and for the Zlatan team.
Zlatan.
And at the other table sitting in is Rodrigo da Rosa, or Garcia da Rosa, playing with Giuseppe Della Cave, or something, from Italy. Anyway, so 3 diamonds looks like that's going to get passed out, which might make.
So got a spade, a heart. They got some work to do on the hearts. 2 hearts. Club. Diamond. You might be able to make it. Like a heart to the 10. Can you get over there? If you can get over there with the Queen of Clubs, like a heart to the 10 is good enough. If they do something good for you.
Looks like it's only going down 1 in the other room.
Did they get an entry to play low to the 10?
I didn't see.
See, this is why we need 3 monitors. Max is having a good old chat.
I think his opponent was asking lots of questions about the auction. Trying to get some information.
Okay, so I feel like we're comfortably at the point that the board was not fouled because I'm pretty sure a director would have been at the table. They'd be like watching view graph and aware of the scores coming in.
Supposedly Ella just psyched 2 diamonds, which showed a weak with a major. Worked out well today.
Scoreboard test works really well. I'm not a fan. I think that's something for the third segment if you don't. I don't think it's the time or the place, personally. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to do it, probably doing it early in the set's good because it kind of might send your opponents on tilt and like... That's one really cool thing. If you play against, there's some countries you play against, and you know every card they play will be absolutely perfect signals for whatever they play. There's a bunch of countries, you know, they're stuffing with you. With Australians, it seems like God knows what you're dealing with. This is one situation the Swedish system cannot deal with.
What's DeRosa do at the moment? If he exits with a diamond, he can go down 2. At the moment, he has to either club up and guess the club straight away for down 1. Although if he leads a club up at this stage, Renee will probably cash out for beating it, because if she
Cash
ducks,
setting tricks.
so if she ducks, then they could make. But if you get greedy and play for down 2.
I don't think Renee's greedy. So it's probably just going to be down 1 at the other table, but you know what? We're pretty happy with that. We did decide it was slow rolling, right? After 1 imp on the first board. Just slow roll. Dig away at it.
And currently, Shane's in shape to make 3 diamonds here. Okay, and Renee hopped up and is cashing out for down 1 on the other table for plus 200. So this might be plus 200 and plus 110 for 7 imps.
Wow. They put the bucket in the right place this time.
Yeah, they're starting to catch.
Haven't heard anything from our specs yet. Thanks for watching, but we'd love to hear from you. Maxie's got the serious arm overhead griff style thing going on.
Zoning out a fair bit, which is good.
Yeah. Well, I'm not convinced it's zoning out. I think it's probably thinking about previous boards, but...
Yeah, but at least it's not focusing on this one.
I feel sorry for the southwest side of the screen because it seems like his mates also have a bit of a stressor. I think we got the stressy side and the non-stressy side. Ha! The Gruffle! You just got a mention grip! Did you like your mention? I bet you're happy that they didn't have cameras back in your day with all the arm overhead action.
Goldberg in the serious tank at this moment. Finally comes out with a spade.
Hey.
So this gets rough, and I think Maxie will put the king of clubs or the king of hearts on the table. One of the kings. I don't think it really matters.
I like king of clubs. Because at this point, you kind of want them to play ace. And then you have an entry, and you're all fine.
Sorry, it's Shane playing. Max won't put it on the table. Shane will play it off dummy.
Yeah. We need the dummy box. Log in, get mentioned immediately. Standard. I like it. So Griff, I don't suppose you're in Melbourne. If you are, when they make the finals tomorrow night, feel free to rock on by and help commentate.
So the king of clubs got put on the table.
And now it's all cozy.
Turn a club, they go up with the queen, and you get 2 discards and then have to guess hearts. So not all cozy, but I think you're going to hook the jack of hearts.
Because hearts you get 3 discards.
Yeah, the 8 drops. The spades all drop, so it's all cozy. I forgot the 8 was good.
Alright, we're back to your normal rubbish commentary. Okay, cool.
Hey, it's getting late. Give me a break.
It's not even midnight.
Yeah, but you know, lack of sleep.
So for when they do make the finals, both of us will have operated on like 3 or 4 hours sleep, working a 12-hour day, commentating, working all day. And then you'll hear our beautiful commentary tomorrow.
Yeah. That'll be like, I think they're gonna follow suit.
Yeah.
That'll be about the depth of our analysis by tomorrow. So Max here is opening a strong club.
Nice hand. This feels like one of those hands you could easily get preempted and not know what to do with when it goes like a spade, whatever, 4 spades. Yes, you could 4-no.
Can I make 4 hearts on the hand? I've got 2 diamond losers and a club. So they need to rough 2 clubs. Hearts are 2-2, so I think 4 hearts comes in.
Yeah, but I feel like Maxi has to bid if it goes 4 spades. I mean, it probably won't, because you are vol against opposite a strong club. Like 3 spades still. Huh, got that in just in time.
Yeah. So 4 hearts made in the other room. Let's see if it can get duplicated here.
Do you have any more information from the auction that goes like a heart, a spade, or a heart, 2 spades?
Well, you get a heart raise, which makes it getting to 4 hearts a lot easier.
Oh yeah, it makes getting to 4 hearts easier, but just in terms of, like, is the play any... I haven't even looked at the play. You got 2 diamonds.
The play is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
When hearts are 2-2, you've got no real issues.
Graffle's not in Melbourne. It's always good to check with the Graffle. You never know when he's here. It's getting towards footy finals, so you're more likely to be here soon. One day we're going to ask, and you are going to be here, and you won't be able to say no. Watch out, Graffle.
Okay. So I think Shane won't rush into drawing trumps here.
Kind of one of those hands you want to like stuff around a bit.
Probably win the ace of spades and then play ace of clubs club.
Yeah. Set those puppies up. You might draw 1 round of trumps. Like 1's like free.
Yeah.
I feel like 1's good. Don't know why, but just feel like 1's good. So what's happening at the other table? They're on to the next board.
Yeah, they're a board ahead. They're just bidding it at the moment.
Don't want to ruin all the suspense.
Yeah, ace of clubs.
Yeah. I like the one round of trumps. I don't know why. I just feel like one round's good.
Too much analysis to work out whether one round of hearts is okay.
So I don't know what it feels like it's guarding against, but it just feels like it's free.
Yeah.
2 rounds is like
Definitely
one too many.
poor.
2 rounds is definitely poor, but it feels like one's free.
Yeah. If you did draw one round of trumps, beginning with, would you start with the ace of hearts or the king of hearts?
Probably the ace. Because if stuff's going to go badly, I kind of want... It feels like it's not going to matter, but like I want entries to the north end to be able to lead a club up. I mean, if they... It feels like it's not going to matter, but I don't know. Like, I'm always going to play the ace of clubs, so it doesn't matter which hand I play a club from. That's not a relevant point. But it's just, where do I want to keep control? And I feel like keeping 2 big cards in each hand is a good idea.
Depends what you want to rough with and things like that. And if hearts turn out 4-0, do you need to... And you're roughing with a high card, is that relevant? And
Yeah. But,
or
like,
if
cashing ace feels like it keeps your options open, but maybe my drawing 1 trump is catering for things being really bad. I don't even know what my 1 trump is doing, but it feels like it's free and it should be a good thing.
Yeah.
I love Maddie B saying, once again, we have a pair of expert Australians providing commentary. He's just posted that on the BBO webs, like on the view graph. And here we are talking crap about the fact that we don't know what we're doing or why we're doing it. It just feels good.
Yeah, but he has to call us experts. He's on our team from New Zealand.
Yeah, true. Thanks, Maddie B.
Yeah.
So you vaguely thinking you want to play the king first?
No, I just think it's an interesting consideration if you are going to draw a trump.
Yeah, maybe you just shouldn't draw a trump, because if you do, you have to think about those things.
Yeah, whereas if you just
If
play
you just play
club,
club, you don't have to think about that.
Yeah.
Well, simplify it for yourself. If I got that far into thinking, that'd be like the type of hand where I'd go, hold on a second, what was I thinking like 5 seconds ago? And then butcher it.
So solid start for Australia here. We're up 8 imps after 2 boards. Just 26 more to drag back.
I think what they need to do is plan more 3 diamond contracts. I think we win imps on those. So any 3 diamond contract we'll take.
Okay, so they played a club and they roughed it high. And hearts were 4-1, so you can trump another club high and claim.
Yeah,
So,
maybe that's my rationale for the ace. I want to be able to ruff lots of clubs high.
Yeah. So nice 420 duplicated here. No imps on that board, unfortunately, but I'm sure there'll be more to come for Australia. They're holding the bucket steady at the moment. So here in the other room, they got to 3 no trumps and made 11 tricks. There's lots of points. It looks like a pretty easy game. I'm not sure if there's any over tricks floating around in this hand. They've got 2 clubs to lose, but besides that, so you're entitled to 3 club tricks, 2 spades, 2 hearts, and you got the ace king of diamonds for 9, but you don't take the diamond finesse and you drop the queen offside because you don't want to risk your contract, and that's 10. But 11 tricks still seems pretty good. That could be an imp or 2 win for Australia.
Have we seen a Fiona yet?
No. So West got their no trumps in. So if North leads a spade, they stick the jack in. That's probably their 11th trick. So Shane has to avoid leading a spade, I think, to actually sort of win some imps here. Doesn't
Be
have
tempted
a
by queen of diamonds.
he doesn't have very many appealing leads. So he'll probably lead a spade is my guess. So the double here is kind of interesting because East has a game-forcing hand with hearts. Most people would only play the double as 4 hearts and could be longer hearts if you were a weak hand. So I'm not sure what they use the double as in this sequence. But they got to the routine, 3 no trumps. Let's see what Harry leads. Ten of spades, so they're going to get the jack. They're going to get their 3 spades, 2 hearts, 3 clubs. 2 diamonds is 10, and they probably just cash out for that and make 11 tricks because the queen actually drops when they do that. So I predict this will be a flat board. They might try taking a diamond finesse if it's safe to do so. But if North-South keep attacking spades, it won't be. So you have to give up on attacking spades to give them the safety of taking the losing diamond finesse.
Cute little hand in regards to the race. So the race-wise, you've got your 2 spades, your 2 hearts, and your 2 diamonds.
Mm-hmm. And when the jack of spades holds, you've got 3 spade stoppers, so you can happily knock out the clubs.
Yeah. If they didn't lead a spade, though, you're probably going to have to work on hearts rather than clubs, maybe? You should still be fine.
If they didn't lead a spade,
you're still fine.
You've got 2 spade.
Because you got the timing right.
You got 2 spade tricks intact, so you're happy to knock out clubs. North-South continuing the attack on spades, which means that they can't take the diamond finesse in safety, so they have to drop the queen. So this looks like it'll be a flat board.
Wasn't played in 3 diamonds.
Wasn't played in 3 diamonds, hence a flat board. No imps to Australia.
It's interesting, like, this is board 3 in the stanza, and at board 3 last stanza, the mood at the table was still just, I don't know, happy kind of play bridge. Now it feels like it's already taken that turn for, okay, we're in a semi-final of a World Championship.
Yeah. Thanks, Griff. Thanks for watching. Pity you can't stay for more of it.
Yeah, soft.
It's like someone has to work tomorrow.
I highly doubt they are, but if anyone from the bridge club I work at is watching, I probably wouldn't rock up to my talk tomorrow morning. I would have been laughing hilariously. I wanted you to do my supervise tomorrow. It would have been your pain, not mine.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not actually doing that. So this hand's just about choosing whether North-South can actually bid to the game. Now, if South opens a 15-17 no trump, it's probably pretty easy with the super accept. As it is, the nice 7 count will still probably push their sort of 14-16 with a super accept.
The playing strength and the vulnerability just, you kind of want to go, right?
Yeah, give it a shot. So it looks like you lose 1 heart, 1 club, and 1 diamond. If they duck, well, not if they duck the club, but they have to get their club trick in before all of South's clubs go on the diamonds.
They kind of get chances.
Yeah, they get a couple of chances, but you know, you could see that slides away and they don't get it.
So spade lead to the jack and ace, heart. You get a chance there, then you get a chance when you get in with the diamond. You have so many chances.
Yeah, when ace wins the king of diamonds, they'll probably push a club through.
East gets 2 chances, so unlikely they're gonna miss the club trick. So one thing about super accepts, like every form I've played and sort of seems like the modern form is to show your other 4 card suit. Some people show doubletons.
Yeah. Some people show useless doubletons, some people show all kinds of things.
I feel like, because what other options do you have if you don't, do you have to describe something as a useless doubleton, which might not be useless, like if you have Queen X?
No, you can
Or
just
Jack
do
X.
2 no and all those sorts of things.
So you got like a maximum to show that. So you'd have like 3 spades as minimum, any 2 no is some sort of
Super
generic
accept,
thing.
no useless doubleton.
Yeah. So what's going to be more important? Evaluating the strength opposite the useless doubleton or evaluating effectively the long suit trial?
Yeah, so that's the question you have to weigh up.
I like the long suit trial approach. Personally. If you could have a super short suit trial and the 1 no trump bidder could show a singleton, that'd probably be useful.
So I reckon they'll make 11 tricks here. So it went a diamond lead, and East might return a diamond and get in with the ace of hearts and play a 3rd diamond. Although they might know that their partner's got a 3 diamonds and give up on that tact, and might instead try Jack of Spades at this stage, in which case Max will go up with the Ace and plonk the King of Hearts on the table. They still win, and that's their last opportunity to get their Ace of Clubs.
I feel like they should get it right. You know your partner's led from 3 low. If you play a diamond back now, you get to figure that out. Well, you should figure it out already, right? Like if Declare had Ace Queen of Spades, they would have taken a finesse, which makes it less likely partner has King Queen of Spades. Because with King Queen, they probably would have led King Queen of Spades rather than some useless 3 low diamonds.
Last chance, let's see, and they manage it. So flat board.
I think that's one on knowing sort of what partner would lead.
Yeah.
They also had a lead director available in spades.
Yeah.
And you're not playing Declare to have something like a 5-4 in the majors.
It also really depends on their signals and what they were encouraging or whatnot. Anyway, 3 flat boards in a row, so some good bridge. Nice tight bridge being played here. After
More 3 diamond contracts.
After some frisky bridge on board 2 in the
Yeah.
other row.
Successful bridge.
Yeah, successful. Take that. I'm first seat favourable.
Wow, Maxie's picking up all these hands. I don't pick up hands like this.
So the other table played in 3-0, which made 9 tricks. 4 hearts here. Looks like it's got no spades, 1 heart, no diamonds, and 2 clubs. So 4 hearts also makes. And North-South might bid there, and yeah, if they bid there, it looks like maybe a 1 imp or 2 imp gain to Australia, depending on whether they make the over trick or not. I think the defence can hold it to 10.
I feel like I should know this, but what's Maxie showing now? Strongman's
Probably 4+
canapé,
spades.
like, style spade thing.
So let's find out.
So Max has opened a strong club, and then partners, like, where are we? We're getting there.
Natural 4+ of the major.
Can be canapé.
Forcing for 1 round can be a canapé.
So this basically means the spade is forcing, and he might have a longer minor, as he does today. How would you bail if you're Max's hand at this point if you weren't as strong?
I don't know. Depends what 2 hearts is. That might be a good, like, they might have like a 0 to 4 response or things like that.
0 to 4 and a 4 fit. And a fit. Okay, 2 other major. We need 2 other major. 5 to 7, 5+ hearts denies 3 spades. Oh, Harrow.
Yeah.
You got the 3 spades, mate. So, according to the notes, the 2 heart bid showed 5 or more hearts with 5 to 7 points, but it denied 3 of the spades. Which could have actually been awkward if Max did have 5 spades, because now they'd have the spade fit, and Max might have just had to pass 2 hearts with a doubleton when they were cold for 4 spades.
Yeah. I wonder how he shows 5 hearts and 3 spades.
I don't think you get that luxury.
Just looking at the system notes here, I think that is impossible.
Oh, so Taj, if you happen to be watching, whoa,
2 diamonds, 5 to 7, 3-card fit. I think you just have to choose that.
show you fit. Raise punt.
Show you 3-card fit and go from there. But Harrow chose not to do that.
Deny the fit, even with the shortage. Whoa, man up. Results.
Ooh, we got some action in the other room happening on the next. Oh, yeah, on the next board. Some distributional fella coming up, and
Keep watching.
yeah.
Does Max finally get less points? No.
Nah.
Max
Well,
gets all the points.
he gets less points, but he still has the best hand at the table.
Maxie's in the hot seat.
He's managed to be dummy a lot of time for someone who's had so many points.
Yeah. What are you switching here? Do you just kind of switch a spade? Because that, like, a club can't be right, a diamond's probably not right.
Might play a heart because it looks like they're trying to cross her off the hand.
Yeah. I think you're down to a spade and a heart. Or a diamond.
Or a diamond. They can't say that Harrow's out of diamonds, but you might be able to infer that from
We
the...
need the dummy box.
Yeah. Working out which hands actually declare is so tough. We need
Everything's tough and it's only like 11 p.m.
Yeah, we need people to riot, insist that BBO changes stuff to make it easier on us.
Yeah, maybe once they become dummy, their name should change from their surname into dummy. Hender's playing with dummy. And really, this is Harrison playing with dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We probably should be able to manage with the video. Thanks, Trian. But we don't.
No.
No. Come on, guys, get this one over and done with so we can move on to the next one. I was thinking about it before, and you know how, like, the cricket commentators, they get that, like, music and then their ad breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe we need music between hands.
But that's like the quick turnover spot. I think we just need music during the like really long tanks.
Yeah, tanking music.
Yeah.
I think at some point we should have the triple dummy intro play. I think we've got to find a point, and we've got to do it during this broadcast. Keep watching out for that, people. It will happen. I will convince Pete.
For those that don't know what Triple Dummy is, it's a bridge podcast which has myself, Nick Jacob, and Alana Moskovsky talking all things bridge. Typically, what runs every fortnight. It was going to run a couple of hours ago, but unfortunately, Nick, who's over in Croatia, had some internet troubles and couldn't do it, so it's been postponed to next week.
You could play the intro so they know what they're looking out for.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Damn, that didn't work. If if you just joined us for this stanza, one thing that we found out last stanza is that you see that lovely background that they have. Their background's possibly worse than our normal bridge vid background of our wardrobe. That is literally butcher's paper because they are in a mirrored room. Apparently they have butcher's paper around the chandeliers as well.
On the roof, on the walls, everywhere you can imagine.
Yeah. Do you remember that from last time you were there? It's at the same venue.
No, I don't remember that.
Too busy playing bridge. Hey, you were playing with Shane last time you were there.
Yeah, so last time
Whoa!
they've had an event over here in Upatia, and yeah, last time I was there, I was playing with Shane Harrison. When was that? 2011?
Maybe earlier?
No, 2010 was America.
Yeah.
So it was after that.
Okay, 2010.
2011.
2010, 2011, yeah, then 2012, China.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it'll work out when all these things were because they kind of all merge into one. You have sort of 1 year that's an orientation year. Then you work from there and figure out where you were the next year after that. Or you work backwards from a different year. Oh, Maxie.
What, you reckon it's falling asleep being dummy? Sounds taken a while. But Shane will make comfortably. He's lost 2 tricks, but looks like he's got get a trump promotion with that 6 of hearts. But after that, he's got the rest of the tricks.
That big boy.
So now we'll just play Jack of Spades, Spades, and put his hand on the table shortly.
Kind of like now.
Although West might not ruff and might test to see whether Shane knows if his 3 of hearts is high. And now the hand will go on the table. And I'll say, thank you very much.
Do you reckon that's actually a good thing to do?
What?
Like, not rough because...
Probably not. It's not going to happen.
Like, it
Like,
can't
it
cost
can.
a trick.
Yeah. It is something you could
It's
do.
only got a gain scenario. It doesn't have a loss scenario.
It really depends on what you know about the rest of the hand, whether any other tricks were going away. Anyway, another route to Australia. They have been dominating this set so far, 9-0. And look at...
This is not Youth Bridge.
No.
This score sheet is not Youth Bridge.
Yeah. Anyway...
Right. Maxie's opened an unbalanced hand and no trump. What? That doesn't happen. And a 14-16 no trump. He doesn't have that many points. Maxie!
Anyway, East took a phantom save in 5 diamonds here and got doubled for down 2. I think it's a phantom.
So in 4 spades, you lose a spade.
You're going to lose 2 spades.
You lose 2 spades. Not getting that one right?
You're probably not just ducking around a spade.
Probably not.
2 spades and 2
2
hearts.
hearts. Yeah.
But if you're playing 4 hearts, that might only have 2 hearts and a spade.
Yeah, but we're transferring to spades.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So the rationale behind this 4 diamond transfer is that North is either going to definitely push to slam or look for slam, or they're just definitely signing off in 4. So now, does the same situation apply here with the South hand? What's South's actions? We decided they can't bid 4 hearts. That's defeating the whole purpose of the transfery stuff. But pass would be the control showing type action, and 4 spades would just be the normal course of action.
Yeah.
Is that our plan?
I think so. I reckon pass would be like, do you want to try and protect your diamond card? So like, if Declarer had 2 little diamonds, you might pass. I think redouble would be like, I've got a good diamond.
Got the
Like
nuts.
Nuts. Can't believe there's been 4 level
Similar, yeah.
transfers that got doubled.
I don't know why we haven't seen a lead.
Yeah, you'd
I
think
feel like you don't have a lead problem anymore.
well, you do have a singleton heart.
I feel like that's not a problem. Are you worried you have too many diamonds?
Maybe. You do have a sequence in clubs. You've got Queen Jack of Diamonds and a singleton and 4 trumps. So if they lead a heart...
Don't you want to... Sorry.
If they lead a heart, and then this goes small king, small heart back, they can just legitimately get enough heart ruffs to beat it if on a heart lead. If they don't lead a heart, it says you can make 11.
That's a lot of tricks. Trump coup?
Maybe end play east
Like in trumps.
in hearts. Oh wait, ace of clubs, king of clubs, throw. Oh no, you can't throw anything away. You have to follow suit. Scratch that plan.
So surely... maybe you like have to rough a diamond, then exit to the... After you've stripped a club, roughed a diamond, exit to the ace of spades, and now they have to play heart.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because then they give you the rough and discard, or they give you an extra heart trick. Take that, double dummy.
Yeah. But I presume he'll probably go down in this.
Oh, yeah.
Hembest has to take care now to rough into dummy.
Rough the diamonds.
No,
I don't know if that's
because you win the ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, then give up a spade, and east is end played straight away.
Yeah.
But they can just play a heart, surely.
They give away a heart trick.
Yeah, because
yeah. But that's when you duck a spade, so they can't play a diamond. Otherwise, they can safely play a diamond.
At any rate, it's still got a spade loser and 2 hearts. I was just wondering if you could end play west at all in clubs.
You'd have to do it twice, though.
Not necessarily.
Always got diamonds to come out. That's your problem. I think the problem with this hand is that at the other table, diamonds were played too high. 3 diamonds wins the Sims. 5 diamonds doesn't. Not a single black suit contract at this table so far. I feel like we should try to Google Zlatan.
Google's Latin. Oh, supposedly that's a soccer player.
Actually, yeah, I already did Google that. I just realised.
Anyway.
Now that you mention it.
Ooh, some action happening at the other tables. So they're getting to 6 clubs off the Ace King of Hearts. But you have to cash the right tricks.
Who's on lead?
Um,
That's our dummy box.
the hand with the Ace of Hearts is on lead, but they've also got King, Queen,
Queen.
Jack of Diamonds.
But lots of them.
Lots of them, yeah.
I'd lead the King of Diamonds.
And if I lead that, then the hearts go away, and you can make it slam. So
There's exciting stuff next board. I feel like we need to do the
that's-
TV thing of make sure you tune it, or make sure you stay after the ad break.
yeah, that's actually board 9, so we've got a little bit to wait.
Oh gosh.
But keep you posted on what actually happens here.
Wow.
Okay, so in the other room, 3 clubs north was made 10 tricks.
How's 3 noise?
Clubs offside's a bit messy for 3-0 because they can get 4 diamonds in a club.
And once they also get in with the club, they can switch it and still get it right. Or if they let a
Yeah.
heart, they're still pretty cruisy.
But 5 clubs seems an entirely sensible spot to be. So this looks like another possibly unfortunate board for Australia here, because the other table stopped nice and low. Whoa, some more action.
Yeah, I can remember. The other table is
Whoa!
sort of going off.
Yeah, so they ran. So 6 clubs, which was going down. The opponents ran to 6 diamonds, then to 6 hearts, and then to 6 spades, which got double. And they are favourable, but they are missing the ace, king, queen of trumps. So I don't think 6 spades is going to make. That's just my analysis here.
Keycard would have kept them out of slam.
I think they're trying to save over this. But I'm fairly sure there's only 3 tricks for them. So plus 300, but 6 clubs was possibly going down.
That's more than 3 tricks. They got a diamond rough. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah, so they can Ella can trump a diamond, so 4 tricks, so plus 500.
And they might need to be careful as well.
Anyway,
Because
let's see where Max and Shane get to. I think they're in a game-forcing auction here, so I don't think they're stopping too low. I'm hoping for the King of Hearts lead against 5 clubs.
yep, that'd do it.
Does it? Almost. Still got some spade losers to work out, but I think you can still
Yeah, but
manage
you
it
can
from there.
pitch a diamond early. So ace of hearts, spade to the ace, queen of hearts, pitch diamond, heart to the king, ruff of spade, club to the ace, ruff of spade, club. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always.
If I can do it, like, geez.
Yeah. You're always going to swing your Doubleton honours, right?
Oh, sorry, Yadney, for the spoilers. So you won't have any spoilers tomorrow because we'll be way too delirious to focus on like 2 hands at once. We've got all these screens, we've got like the table coverage with the video, we've got one view graph table, we've got another view graph table, we've got chat, like that's going to be way too hard tomorrow night. It's probably going to be way too hard in about half an hour.
Oh, they got to
All right,
3
no
Trump.
Alright, how's that going to go? So they've still got 4 diamonds and a club, but they need to get it
a
right.
heart.
Admittedly, it's kind of good now if they keep playing on hearts. They have to switch to diamonds.
The issue is East runs out of hearts to keep playing.
Yeah, but he's going to unblock.
It's not going to unblock the King of Hearts.
I don't unblock the King of Hearts. You've got so many points. Like, partner doesn't have that many points.
Anyway, we'll go Ace of Clubs, and West has to discard.
I don't know what a spade... What does spade show? Balanced game force?
Positive something. Anyway, no clubs. That'll be a bit of a disappointment for Maxi here. But he'll just play a low club after that.
Try to avoid them getting as many signals as they can and keep communications open.
Although he might play Ace of Clubs, King of Clubs, Club just to make them make discards.
Can they block the diamonds?
Nah. they're 4-4.
We're getting to this desperation point.
So we want East to cash King of Hearts and play a spade, but I think that's an unlikely defense.
Looking at dummy, it's not very appealing, is it? Wait, which is dummy? God, we have this problem so much. Yeah.
So the
Harry's
2
dummy.
small diamonds is the dummy.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, no, you might continue Hearts because...
Yeah, but you can only continue once, right? You'll continue a heart, but...
Yeah.
Still all over. And you've got a suit pref from partner. Diamond. 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds discard. Whoa, that does it.
Really?
I think so. Maybe not.
No,
Your 8 doesn't grow up. Your 8 doesn't grow up that much.
They can just put the Jack on the table and
Yeah,
he's still...
or the 9.
Yeah.
Your 8 got so close to growing up.
So 6 spades, doubled in the other room, went for 500 on the board. But it'll be interesting to see what actually happens.
Ah, they ducked it.
So now Max will play club to the king and another club.
How many tricks has he got at this point?
4. 2 in spades is 6.
Okay, so we definitely need to keep playing the clubs.
Though he might not want to take a pitch from his hand, so that's why he ducked that one.
I'm pretty sure he didn't play the 5 either.
Why?
Because I guess they can't really duck it.
What? Club back.
Sweet.
They still don't have 9 tricks, but West is...
They're a lot closer.
Yeah,
So
West is starting to feel the pinch here.
Pitches could come interesting. So, huh. Alright, what are we going to need them to pitch?
Sorry about
Okay, they've both pitched diamonds. That's good.
that. Okay.
That's
Is
awesome.
he cold yet?
I think he's cold, because now they can't, like, he just needs to play some hearts and set up a heart trick.
No. Still can beat it a trick. Now he won't.
Now,
Yeah,
diamonds.
Oh,
They're gonna
no.
come. Maxi!
You had to play a diamond.
Set up your long suit, Max.
One down. If he had the end position, he could have made.
Long suit, which was now only long because the opponents discarded all their winners.
Yeah, so I didn't think he was going to get to a place that could have made, but it happened.
You know what? 1-off's probably a good score on this hand. We shouldn't complain too much. Alright.
Oh, he made.
Huh?
So I think the...
the hand with the West hand held the trick. They didn't overtake. on the last diamond.
And Ace misguessed what to keep. What happened? Oh, because it went... They won the spade, played a heart, and then a diamond, and then a heart.
Maxie's feeling a bit chuffed and his mate's gone and taken a break. The little smile from Maxie if you missed it.
Yeah, and the other guy is, I'm out of here, that's it.
I think, Yadni, you need to change that to a smiley face, please. Ella pointed out that Twitch has the weirdest... Are they still called emoticons? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've added that word to my... See, look at Max's shorts. They're ridiculous.
Anyway, the operator said he misclicked, but it just made. So, 7 imps!
East looks a little bit furious. He looks very furious.
Yeah.
So much contemplation. Surely slightly enjoy being on this side of the screen, the other type of screen.
Yeah.
Have you got a read on Harrow? I found Harrow the most insanely hard person to read. Actually, beside Nick Jacob. Nick Jacob is my kryptonite. I just don't know what he does. I just fall to bits.
I think you try and read the opponents too much.
I don't know. He pierced me twice in tempo, Nick Jacob, and I was just done like a dinner. But ignoring that, I think that Harrow's really hard to read. Because he is just so cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah. Max is still smiling.
He's got all the hair in the way as well. Like, maybe that's why he has the hair.
I think it's because he can't be bothered cutting it.
That's probably more likely. Yes, Maxie is a little bit chuffed. Maxie's kind of got this, yeah. You can tell.
He's like, yeah, that's right. I just made 3 no.
Yeah, take that. East isn't happy. Not so happy. It's normally my partner that's in that position, so I wouldn't know about it.
Okay, so this
Harry's going now. No, he's just going for the stretch. Stretch for the camera.
So this is the swingy board. So let's see what comes of it here.
We're off and running. So limited 1 spade.
So,
good news, I don't think with a limited 1 spade they're going to be sacrificing in 6.
Ah, they could. They got some distribution.
4 spades by Maxi. I like 4 spades.
So they could either go for, if 6 clubs got doubled, it was either going to be 1540 or minus 200 depending on the lead. So that could easily be duplicated.
A lot of imps.
So while this is technically a good score for Australia, it could easily not be. Because on these wild sort of hands, anything can really happen.
This is why I hate bridge. I'd bid 4 spades, yeah. You in for 4 spades by Maxi's hand?
Yeah. Limited opening, give it a go. West will bid 5 clubs. Harrow might bid 5 spades or 5 hearts or pass. A lot of options there for Harrow.
I think you're bidding 5 hearts.
But I reckon this might go 4 spades, 5 clubs, pass, and Max might bid 5 diamonds. Which will go pass 5 spades, double, and they'll go for 300.
Imson.
I'm calling it here first.
Wow.
There's no way Max is
flagging it.
Flagging it. He's got a side 7 card, so he's well worth bidding.
I don't. So you said bidding. If you're going to bid, you bid 5 hearts with Harrow's hand. I'm not like you want a heart lead for sure, but don't you just give the opponents more information, more options, more sort of everything.
A little bit. Ah, so Western double 5 diamonds.
So that'll be a forcing pass. Yeah, this colours it should be.
Depends on partnership style and agreements.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I'd play it as a forcing pass. But Harrow here will bid.
I'd just flag it because we're not doubled yet.
But you might be making. You don't know who's bidding to make. Partner's 4 spade bid could be anything.
Yeah, but why couldn't you be making 5 diamonds?
You've got stiff diamond.
Yep,
Partner could be bidding on like a 5-card suit, and you could be playing in a 5-1 fit. You don't know your partner's got 7.
If you're playing in a 5-1 fit, you're getting doubled. And then you bid to 5 spades.
You're probably... If partners bid 5 diamonds and it's your hand to play... yeah. So I think there's an entirely reasonable option. I think he's still double 5 spades here. Although they know their partner's got no spade losers, so if their partner has as few as ace of clubs, king of hearts, I mean, you might be able to make, but I reckon ace still just take the money.
I think it's really tough. Like, I think it's also tougher opposite sort of a limited opening and to a certain extent.
As it is, if they do bid 6 clubs, I reckon they're going to make. I don't think Max will swing the ace of hearts.
Not a lead from an ace person?
6 clubs.
Surely double here would be anti-lead directing?
So Max has passed, so I don't think Harrow's going to save in 6 spades with his hand.
I think double of this should be anti-lead directing. Alright, we're going to have a big board here. Possibly.
I think this is minus 1540.
I feel like double should be anti-lead directing. I don't know if you lead a diamond, though. I'm tempted to lead a diamond, actually, thinking about it. You could lead ace of hearts and then figure out if you should play a diamond, is the good thing.
Like, but that might be your entry to take the diamond.
Yeah, but your partner's possibly just roughing a diamond.
Alright, so the lead hasn't hit the table straight away, so Max is at least thinking about it, which is good.
Okay, so what are your options? The partner's roughing a diamond is one.
No, 1540! Oh.
Run bucket! Run bucket! Okay, so why is partner doubled? Let's like try to work through this. Okay, so a spade can't be right. We'll lock a spade.
Yeah.
Spade, okay. Trump, no. So we're down to diamonds and hearts.
Partner could easily have a void diamond and double it.
Yeah, but then you can cash the ace of hearts and then play diamond.
Or you could go for the money and let a diamond get a rough heart to your hands and diamond rough.
Stop being greedy. It's not match points.
Harrow wanted a diamond lead.
Yeah, he did, but I feel like even if you wants a diamond lead, you can cash the ace of hearts and then figure it out. Like, the ace of hearts is very unlikely to get knocked off. It's it's basically impossible. You made open to spade, right? Like, take a peek at dummy and then figure it out. Admittedly, you might still, well, your mate's going to play the king of hearts under your ace, so you're fine here.
So there's going to be 1,040 points, so is that about 14 imps, 15 imps?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
So we're getting a bit unlucky here, Australia, on that board, and board 2 boards before, but they had a bit of luck on board 8. So it's gone both ways, but I feel like Zlatan's had the run of the luck so far.
Yadney has a good collection of emoticon faces. You've been having a few yawns there, Pete.
It's getting late.
Is the bridge boring you? I thought it was pretty exciting.
It's just the lack of sleep.
Man. Alright. They're gonna have a bit of digging to do after this.
Yeah, so whatever momentum they had, it's now gone.
Oh. Well, Maxie was so tough to make 3-0. He's being put back in his box.
I think Declare is going to take all 13 tricks here.
Just for a bit of insult.
Yeah. So that might be more than...
So you're actually going for the jugular and trying to lead the king of diamonds?
I think it's a normal lead.
So partner's either doubling for a diamond or a heart, right?
I think they're doubling for a diamond.
Yeah, they're pretty much doubling for a diamond, but like the Ace of Hearts is free. They might be doubling thinking you're in a forcing pass for some ridiculous reason as well.
Yeah, but probably not.
You shouldn't be, but I think the bidding and the vulnerability should indicate that, but
Yeah.
you kind of have a few more diamonds than partner will expect.
Yeah. But it's a few more diamonds that means partner could easily have a void.
Yeah, but the Ace of Hearts is still free.
Not necessarily.
If partner's roughing
If
a
the
diamond,
2 hands have voids, alright,
in what sense?
diamonds,
Yeah.
and you lead the Ace of Hearts and Declare has got the King of Hearts, bam! It's not free. That was the setting trick. You just... Partner's not getting their rough, and then they get the King of Hearts, which you set up by letting the Ace. So it's not free.
Then you might be cashing a spade, though. If 2 hands have voids, that's not giving partner much for their opening.
It's giving them lots of ages.
This
And
game's so much easier when you can see all the 4 hands.
Yes.
By the way.
1740 and 15 imps away.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning that, you don't like bidding 5 hearts because, it gives the opponent so much information.
Would have kept them that was time. They would have doubled you instead. Because now no one can bid 6 clubs.
4 spades, ace down 1. So they've got 2 clubs to lose and 2 hearts. You might be able to make this because of the diamond position. So if you can lead, if they don't get into clubs early enough, if you lead the 10 of diamonds, if they cover it, I think you're home. But if they don't cover it, you're doomed. So no, you can't make it. So I don't think you can make it. 2 spades. Oh, they stopped.
So 2 clubs was probably Drury.
Drury? Yeah.
Which showed a good raise for a passed hand in spades. Really good convention if you don't play it. Drury.
Yeah.
Wow, spelling's even hard at this hour.
So they stayed out of game here, and I think game's maybe slightly poor.
I'd want to be there. I feel like you want to at least bid 2 hearts.
Oh wait, no, game's good, because if the Queen of Hearts is in south, you just needed one of the Queen or Jack of clubs in the north hand. So that's about the break-even point. So I think I'm happy to be in 4 spades, but unfortunately that doesn't make, and that's more imps to Zlatan.
Wrong bucket. You need to make them put the buckets in the right spot. Good news.
So this lead's starting to become quite hefty, so looks like Australia will have to pull their finger out a fair bit in the final match to drag this one back. They're currently down 45, so it's getting into the large region. But if you watch the final segment and the lead's still similar to what it is about now, you might start to see some swingy bridge.
I don't think you're at that point yet. Like, I think they're going to wait till the end of this match.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely waiting till the end of the match.
Good.
You have to score up. I said if you
Yeah.
for
Sorry,
next
I
match.
missed that. Yeah. Okay, so back to our initial discussion, which I hope isn't my fault for bringing up. So if you do want some sort of swingy stuff, who are you going to send in? I'm almost tempted to send in Stevie and Jamie and Ella and Renee. Like, do Max and Shane count as the hold the bucket and bring back the positive set that you need with the swingy set, or do you want to sort of...
I think I might be tempted to send in Ella and Renee, because I think Ella's naturally a bit swingier than the others. So
Seaboard too.
Yeah, I think she's got the creative flair and could generate imps. But she might go a bit overboard if she's given free license to do it. But I still think I'd probably do it. And
I think after the set from China last year, and I think after yesterday's set, I don't think she'll go on tilt. I think there's a bit of appreciation for scenario and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Who do you want at the other table?
I reckon probably Max and Shane. But I wouldn't be fussed if you sent in the others.
Not that you're actually going to see it as an issue at all, but would you feel a bit gypped off as the dudes if you played the first match? Like, you had a bad board. You had a really bad board. You had a board that you were a bit soft on. And you don't get sent back in. Like, not going to be a team issue at all. And
No, I wouldn't be phased.
would you personally be...
No.
No.
I'm happy to...
Like, I mean, you do what you're told and all the rest of it, but would you feel like you deserved a hit at the pinata?
No.
No.
I would say that...
I like that saying, actually. Hit at the pinata. That's pretty much what it is. You go out swinging and you hope you hit the pinata and the lollies fall out.
I would happily sit out. I'd put my hand up, so yeah, I'm happy to play. That's for sure. I'm pretty much always happy to go in. I've got a benchmark that unless I'm 100 down, I'm not conceding. So
Yeah.
and if I'm not that far down, I'm always happy to play and put my hand up and go in and give it a good shot. So I'll do that. But if there's 3 pairs that are all wanting to go in when it's down, it's a good thing. And captain chooses no, and I'll be like, sure, why not? I'll sit on the bench and see how they do.
Yep. Like if, let's say in the next 4 boards, they claw it back to maybe down 35. That's a different ballgame.
Yeah, down 35, they'll just play regular bridge and hopefully catch it up.
Who are you putting in at down 35?
I'd probably put in Max and Shane, Jamie and Stevie. But I'm not sure. The girls have had a fine set here.
Yeah.
They're down 33 to 16 and I can't fault anything I've done at all.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy for them to go in.
You seem more keen to send Maxie and Shane back in than I do.
Well, I think they've been holding the fort pretty well most of the time. Can you fault anything they've really been doing?
I had very strong opinions about the Ace of Hearts lead. It's free. I don't know. I feel like it's a pressure match and it's tough on everyone. I don't know if so it's a weird one. I think you might intrinsically put pressure on yourself if you're being played throughout as well.
Yeah, so if you've been...
They're not in the experience of having been played throughout before.
Yeah.
So I think that might be something that, I mean, sure they're playing good, but even just the atmosphere at the table compared to, I don't know, to me it doesn't feel right.
So, firstly, throughout the qualifying, Max and Shane weren't playing throughout for that.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like a whole new event, final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have been playing throughout and the team starts doing badly and you have to go in and do the swinging bridge, it's really not that fun being the pair that's played throughout and also sent back in usually. So the pair that has been going throughout usually like, nah, I'm done, send the others in, see how they do. So it might be completely reasonable to try the others. And when the captain does that, it's a nice vote of confidence. And
yeah. I think it's, I don't know, like I think you've been there as the obviously strongest partnership on a team that's sort of been anchoring, or has been anchoring. I think surely there must be some, I mean, it's you and Jazz, but surely there must be some sort of intrinsic pressure that's attached to that of, okay, I'm getting to do this compared to somebody else, that you feel a little bit of pressure yourself.
I don't feel the pressure that I'm being sent in instead of some other pair. You might get a bit nervous going into a pressure match, but it's not that I got given the gig rather than someone else on the team that I have to then perform or anything like that.
Well, that's kind of what happened. You got told you were the treats, and you're not going to weigh that on yourself at all?
No. Yeah. If I'm told I'm playing throughout, but I don't feel the pressure. If we have a bad set, that happens. No one's ever going to play perfectly, so...
No one would have been told they're playing throughout, I don't think, in this team.
Oh, no, in this team, no. Yeah.
So I think this would be a decide match by match.
Yep.
If you're told you're playing throughout and the whole team knows you're playing throughout, I actually think that if anyone's ever captaining a team and they're playing a pair throughout, they should actually tell the whole team.
Yeah.
I think that removes any sort of doubt. I think it sets clear objectives. I think that's what should be done.
Yeah.
Removes one pair feeling awkward that they're going to play a lot, but the team doesn't know until it's too late. I think it's just what should happen.
Harrow didn't open at this 14-16 on a 12 count. I'm impressed. But Max still forces the game.
He's got 10s and he's got like a 5-card suit.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So this has 5 diamonds, a heart, a club, a spade. If East
I think we need Ella fingers to start counting.
Yeah, East will probably lead the heart, yeah.
Good little hold-up play.
Looks like this is down 1.
Club.
So you duck 2 rounds of hearts, you take a club, you unblock diamonds, you take a club finesse, that fails. And you get 2 clubs. Yeah, they get 3 hearts, a club, and a spade.
Actually, they have to do it in the right order. Admittedly, that's kind of obvious.
But if you do take the club finesse after unblocking diamonds, you go more than 1 down because you remove all entries. So it's a lot trickier than that. So
what
instead
about
of
your
taking
options of playing on spades?
Yeah, instead of taking the club finesse,
You're probably good double dummy because you can play spade to the king, come out a low spade after you've excommunicate the hearts. So now if they play a club, you can rise and play a spade, but then they still get 3 hearts, club, and a spade.
Yeah, you still don't have.
But you're closer. You're a lot closer.
Let's see if Gib can work out a way, because we can't.
Got to 8. Ooh, Gib.
So Gib can work out a way. Alright, so challenge accepted.
Alright, so who's getting squeezed? So you're getting possibly squeezed out of the 4th spade and the clubs? 4th spade and clubs? No, 4th spade and heart, because no, you're the only one with the heart guard now. Oh, peddle your treats. And Vienna
No, there's no heart guard, because they have to duck the hearts, so there's no hearts.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's got to be clubs.
But I think you play ace, queen of diamonds, spade to the king, run all the diamonds, and I think East might get squeezed in spades and clubs.
Yeah, that'd have to be it. Alright.
That's just my guess. I don't think it's going to make. But there is a line. I still...
I'm pretty sure if Maxie was playing it, he'd sit there for 20 minutes and then he'd just, like, bust out the squeeze.
Still... I'm not sure that's, like, the line. Like, I think...
Is your club... So, what do you need for your club? Like, how many tricks have you got? You've got 5... We did count this before. You have the 1 heart, the 5 diamonds, and the club. So you're at 7 tricks. So you need 2 more. And you have entry issues. So maybe you have to get it right because you have entry issues.
You could just play for the ace, queen of spades on side.
That still doesn't get you enough tricks.
Play a spade to the 10 now.
So they rise, they play a club.
You win ace, you play diamond, diamond, you play a spade.
Yeah, right. Running a long suit's so much more fun.
So there's a very simple line that might get you to 9 tricks, which fails.
Alright, can that actually be feasible? Alright, so yeah, it can, because there's been like no points with West so far. So the ace queen is definitely possible. In fact, it's probably almost likely because East didn't no call.
No, but they still doesn't have 5 hearts.
Yeah, but they didn't double, they didn't. They're favourable and they didn't do anything.
Why did they not bid?
They're favourable, yikes! Harry, just run your long suit, it always works. You probably should have unblocked the diamonds. I feel like that's something you had to do. And Millie might want to overtake at some point. Keep that option open.
So at this stage, I think it's going to throw a spade from his hand. And then even if North returns a spade to the ace, dropping the king, and then they push a club through. Oh, that's...
What have you now scored? 2 spades,
Might he go
2
2 down?
hearts, and a club.
Yeah, 2 down. Oh, come on, ace of spades.
Discard the ace of spades. Whoa.
You don't need winners.
Yeah.
Encourage spades with the ace.
It's too early for that. Oh, look at the symmetry in the minors. I can't believe I didn't notice this before. Wow. That's beautiful. I would have noticed that within like 2 seconds if I actually held the hand.
Glad to see you focusing on the important things.
Yeah, that's me playing bridge. Ask Michael Wibley about how I play Snap. Whoa. Actually, Maddie B is watching this. I have a good story for you, Maddie B. I had such a bad hand that none of my cards mattered. But there were a lot of cards in my partner's hand. And my partner had an overcalled. And we were playing low in courage or higher in courage or some form of signals. And so Michael Wibley played a card off the dummy, and I made my discard. But my discard was entirely based on what card can I snap that card from dummy with. So I played snap as my discard. And Michael Wibley's like, okay, so she's got this. Which was entirely reasonable. So I decided he could end play my poor partner. Except that didn't quite work out because I didn't have the card. So he went 1 down.
Yeah, good comment. Yeah.
Take that, Wibley.
He should have discarded the ace of spades to retain the symmetry in the minors.
Exactly.
He ruined it now.
Wrong priorities.
Yeah. Shane's going 2 down here. And 3 more imps to Zlatan. Who needs winners when you can have symmetry?
Exactly. By the way, if there's anyone who has Fee's number, I strongly encourage you to give her a call. We'd love to have her online and have a chat.
Yeah, I love that Wibley guy. Oh, are they down 3 here?
He's such a little brewer that he's like...
I think this might be down 3 and 5 imps. That's...
Oh. Oh. Nah, surely he's still good.
No, entries are ruined. Should have gone to my entries lesson.
Shane, where were you? Stop sleeping. We don't get sleep. Why do you get sleep? It's rude.
Okay, so the lead's building. It's now up to
56.
That's starting at the large portion, so I'm expecting some swinging bridge in the second set. So they've caught up to the other table, well, almost a half a board behind. The other table's in 4 hearts on this board. And 4 hearts looks like it has 2 clubs, a diamond, and a spade.
How would a standard auction go? So a heart, pass, some sort of raise. Does a lead director of diamonds help? No. Just wondering what the other possible options are that you might miss game, or you might, I don't know, get a lead director in, or God knows what could happen. Kind of like those ones of when you play standard versus ACL. How would the auction have gone? And you kind of need to base everything on that.
So their club loser might have vanished now. Well, one of them, because they've picked up their partner's queen or ten of spades. So you can set up the spades for a discard and make the contract. It made in the other room, but I think that was on misdefense, because I think they ditched a spade.
Patterson avoided the spade lead at the other table, but Cooper discarded one later. Interesting what you do now, because this is not a situation where you want to play trumps if you can like avoid it, but you kind of stuffed for other options.
Spades could be breaking 5-1, so you kind of need to.
Like when you've got this 9-card fit thing, although 8 out of 9 never, you want to play for 2-2, missing the queen. You actually want to keep your options open as much as you can to take the finesse, but you don't actually want to play a card once you've won the king of spades. Everything looks horrible.
So good to see Harrow didn't get greedy and try and lead a diamond up. Because if you tried to sneak a diamond to the king, it would have gone down.
Yeah, a diamond to the king could actually be right a lot of the time. Like,
but if you've got no heart losers, you're cold after the spade leads. So
yeah, that's true.
Just play it safe.
I'm still going to say you should catch one heart.
Still going to say you're going to lead the ace of hearts.
Then figure it out.
It's safe.
You always play the ace of hearts. It's safe. So maybe Gus plays club, club, club. I play ace of hearts. Figure it out. Run your long suit. I don't think you can run enough of your long suit that it matters. Have a look at what's going on in the upper final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Just give me a moment.
Get some more Gresswy, I reckon. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but we'll go with that. Gresswy. Oh,
So,
Gresswy's losing.
Yeah, Norway is up 37 over Gressway Axel.
I have a Norwegian shirt. I feel like I should put it on or something. I think they're like, I actually think that's a really solid semi-final. The other one.
Both teams being good, strong teams.
Yeah. Norway are shippers and Gresswy axons. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but like a compilation of the shippers.
Yeah. So this board looks so in the other room there are 3 no trumps. I don't think there's.
I feel like that's good. I feel like that's normal.
Yeah, I think it's pretty routine.
Do you have enough points that you might look for something? You have quite a few points.
Got 16 opposite 14.
You got 30 points.
30 points.
And no fit. Diamonds don't count as fit.
Yeah, so they got 3 no trumps. If they lead the queen of spades, that's not even a worry. Oh, but they're not going to lead that because the other hand's on lead, so they'll lead a club and you take a club finesse. You get 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, if not 4, depending on how you guess to play diamonds. And probably 3. I doubt you're getting them right. 2 spades, 2 hearts, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds. You might make more. This doesn't look like a tricky hand, so I think we're...
Talking about the weird and wonderful and talking a lot of crap. Let's say the auction went a heart, pass a spade, pass a no trump, as it did. And instead, West bid 2 no trumps invitational, and East said, yes, please, I will take 3 no trumps.
Yeah.
at match points or anything, would you make a specky double with the North End on an invitational auction?
Don't have enough outside entries, so you need an outside entry. So like even if you set up spades, you need an outside entry to then cash the spades.
The stuff's all breaking badly though. Admittedly, it's weird that partner didn't have an action. Not tempted.
I'm not doubling with the North End. I have 0 defensive tricks, but things are splitting poorly for them. So.
They had an invitational auction, so partner's got some points, right?
Yeah. Last time I doubled an invitational auction, the person who invited
had a 19
had a 19 count for their opening rather than like a minimum.
I think these guys know what game involves compared to the guys you were playing against.
Yeah. But they certainly lured me into a trap, making a non-forcing bid with a slam tray.
I love that. I got the amazing Michael Wibley with snap, and Peter Hollands got done by the invitational with a slam tray. I've now live and publicly divulged my discards.
Yeah. Watch out, I play snap. Didn't you, last time you played a Congress, got abused for not saying what your discards were?
Yeah.
Probably reverse count, possibly odds and evens, definitely snap.
So there's a few players in Victoria where there's one player that we know will avoid leading away from any honour if possible, and that's really good to play against because you know they will lead from all small cards if they can. So if they lead from a suit, they only have small cards and they don't have any form of the sequence in other suits. So it's really good to play against because you know there's a restriction on the options that they had to lead. Now I've divulged all my secrets of discards, and everybody can know that unless I'm actually wanting to give the right sort of count signal, that I'll just play snap.
Yeah. Oh no, she didn't snap. She doesn't have any sixes.
Yeah, so I think that's the deduction you can make. Either if she didn't snap, that's because she didn't have a card that she can snap with, or she actually did want to give the right count signal. I think I have to quit bridge. All my secrets are known.
Maybe you'll create a new one.
Reverse snap?
Yeah, you have to guess what's going to happen ahead of time. You have to get snapped.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pay so much attention that you know what pips people have, and then get yourself snapped.
I failed at that last night. I thought someone was being super esoteric and I could keep them locked in dummy rather than putting them in hand.
We win an imp!
What?
A whole imp. 3-no making 13 at one table and 3-no making 12, win one.
They're moving the bucket in the right direction.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
It's sad not seeing the players celebrate. In every other sport, you get to see the players sort of celebrate when they kick a goal. Come on, guys, you just want to win an imp. Maxi, where's a high five?
Yeah. Just because it's bad manners or whatever to celebrate like that. Just get this message, come on, when you make 6 clubs wound off cashing ace king. Or when you gin up 3-no with no play. So the other table bid to 4 spades on this hand. Started off the same way. And it looks like 4 spades has 1 club loser, 1 diamond loser. And I think I can stop counting. I don't need to use the rest of my fingers.
Even it's interesting, like coming towards the end of a set, that the mood seems a lot lighter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Without hearing anything, it's kind of hard, but the players seem a bit more relaxed coming towards the end of the set. Actually, still got the head scratching, but well, still just seems less tense.
Two spades. Hey!
Wow.
That's a bit pessimistic. Your partner's got a 6 count and you called for 11.
Beaut.
Put the bucket out.
Correct bucket.
Yeah.
So we've slid it in the right direction. Now it's there. Hopefully it's there for the next match.
I think East was particularly pessimistic about their distributional 16 count after partner made a free bid.
Speaking of the bucket, can we just check with Trian that he put the buckets in the right room at the right spot? Like, players are seated in the right rooms,
Anyway, this is only a not volley game swing, so only 6 imps backs, but we'll take it.
Okay, so what's that going to bring the deficit down to?
So they're down 55, so we'll make it 49.
So 49's like not quite ridiculous. I don't feel like you need to be super swingy for 49 over 16.
Don't need to be super swingy, but you'll get a bit of swing happening.
Who are you sending it?
Yeah.
Are you at this? Are you at your who are you sending it?
I don't know. It's a toss-up.
You're in the middle at the moment.
I'll let the captain decide.
Yeah, hopefully Juz isn't taking advice from us. That would be poor.
Yeah. I'd really like to see how the players feel and talk to them. And
yeah, for sure.
I don't think I can make a valid judgment from here.
For sure, like that has so much to do with it. It's really funny the amount of times that you hear about, I don't know, I guess people like us now talking about who should be sent in and all the rest of it, when what's happening at the event is, although something looks good on paper, what's happening at the event really does scream something else. Yeah.
The next set starts in 40 minutes. So we've got a 40-minute break if you want to watch the final set.
I thought you were going to say if I want to watch The Bachelor.
Oh, please don't.
If by any chance Justin Howard is out there watching, White Dress she actually walked out. She didn't get kicked off.
That is the most random information. Just in case one person's watching.
Just a little shout out.
They made 13 tricks at the other table, apparently.
There's a lot of tricks. Is that with imps?
Yeah, that was from board 14, I think. Not 15. So I was a bit slow on actually reading that comment.
And it's only going to get slower as the night goes on.
Oh, yeah. So this one's going to be a bit swingy. We've got the old 2 hearts. I have hearts and some freakish distribution there. Opening.
2 spades natural.
This will probably go pass, pass, West might bid 3 diamonds or pass. I don't know of their methods.
Not tempted by 3 spades with Maxi's hand when it goes 3 diamonds pass to you?
Oh, yeah, I might bid 3 spades over that.
I'm bidding 3 spades.
It's definitely passing the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if their theory is they reopen with hands like this or not.
Well, I think you need a theory or you can't include them.
Well, like,
You're vol against
Maybe bidding 3 diamonds shows like 8 diamonds and 4 hearts.
Not the 9-4s.
Probably not the 9-4s. Faster. Here's the other table, got 2 3 no trumps east west.
Which has 6 diamonds.
A spade. Looks to be 2 down.
Yeah. Whereas 2 spades is a club, 2 diamonds to lose. Heart. Spade. This is the time where we need... their volleys. So that's 200 versus 110. Eek. Alright, out for 1 down, Ella.
Yeah, so if she's tried leading a heart towards the king, if that holds, she's got 8 tricks if she cashes out.
Brains Trust. Kathy Tour at the other tables made the comment that yesterday Peter Gill said you always play best bridge. I wonder what he would be saying that the Aussies should do now. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like even if you... I feel like this is possibly a bad thing, but even if you were the captain of the Aussie team and you went in, sent in any of these players and you said, you know what, just play up and down the line bridge. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything that you think you would not do in a normal scenario. But like, as youth players, they're uncontrollable.
Yeah.
I don't feel that that would happen.
You always want to play good bridge, but you just want to do slight actions that you know will generate a swing.
But knowing when to do them and how to do them is an art form. And in the wrong hands, it can go badly. I feel like it's like a superpower that in the wrong hands will lead to death and destruction, and in the right hands will save the world or something.
Yeah.
How long to restart?
36 minutes. So the other table's just finished. They went 2 down and 3 no trumps here for minus 200. Looks like 2 spades will be. I think it's making. But this will still be 3 imps away. So going into the final segment, assuming that this actually makes, it'll be 91 to 39. So 52 imps to Zlatan. So it could be a bit interesting to see how Australia approaches the final match. So Harrison hasn't actually touched trumps yet, so still doesn't know about the 5-0 trump split. But it doesn't look like it'll worry him too much, I don't think. He's only lost 3 tricks. He's going to lose the ace of spades. And probably just a club. taking some time here. But is it possible to go down? So if you play a spade to the queen, find out the bad news. What do you do from there? I think you just probably play a club, score that, give up a club, and then I think you're home on a high cross ruff.
You might ruff a heart.
Part of your cross ruff.
Yeah, it's just changing timing. Ah, they popped in and played a spade. Still irrelevant.
Yeah, you just play club at this stage. Ace can either draw the final trump, in which case all the clubs are good, and Harrison's hand's high, or if he plays a heart, then you've got the cross ruff. So it doesn't look like things went Australia's way this set.
But the next set will.
The Zlatan's definitely had the run of luck so far. Few unlucky decisions, which cost a bit.
All you need is 2 out of 3, and you know what? It's 1 apiece. That'd be interesting bridge. Can you imagine bridge as if it was tennis and it's based on sets?
Anyway, thanks all for watching. They ended up making 2 spades. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you for the final match. See you then.